Peter.
And Oni.
Together we are
Two
Hungry
Hungry
Danas. We are in Penang, Malaysia, and
Penang.
Penang is the food capital of Malaysia.
Yes, that's
Penang
right.
is the top 10 best city to find
Street food. Yes.
in the world, and we can't wait to try some of the best street food here in Penang. And what's the best way to start this video? By eating one of the best char kway teow in Penang, if not in the world. It's the Siam Road charcoal char kway teow. It's actually right across us, and we are hiding in the shade right now because it's quite hot.
Yes, very hot right now.
Very hot. And the uncle is churning that walks non-stop.
With the long queue.
He is getting old, but he is looking healthy than ever with that walk with the char kway teow.
Wow.
And we can't wait to taste the char kway teow. Shall we?
Yes, let's go.
Everyone is raving about it, and the uncle is getting old, but he is still churning that walk, making the best char kway teow in Penang or even in the world. Look at this. This is a small one. I would say the portion is quite small, but you have a lot of ingredients here. The lapchong here, like the egg, the char kway teow itself, the bean sprout, almost like all the goodness you want in the char kway teow. Smells amazing. Honestly, it's really well balanced. It's not too salty, it's not too sweet, it's just like perfectly cooked. That uncle is really the master of making char kway teow. I would love it to be a little bit more spicy. We can ask, I think, but this one is fine as well without all the spicy, without all the heat or the spice. That's really good still. That rice noodle is perfectly cooked. The texture is amazing. It's bouncy, it's chewy, but not too hard. It's just the right consistency. Really like it. Super recommended.
Nasi Kandar is very famous in Penang. In fact, it is originated from Penang, popularized by Indian Muslim community in Penang. You can choose between plain rice or mildly flavored rice with different types of curries and side dishes. And what we chose for today is, of course, Sotong. I've been waiting to try Nasi Kandar with Sotong because I've seen a lot of videos. They always choose Nasi Kandar with Sotong. Our pick is also the okra, fried chicken, and this is Peter's favorite, which is the, what is it?
Fish egg.
Fish egg. Maybe I'll get a little bit of the Sotong first.
Chulia.
Full of flavor, guys. Oh wow. The curry is so rich. Even though it's white rice, it looks like a plain rice, but it's actually very fragrant. With the fried chicken. Yeah. That's a very nice fried chicken. Yeah. Your favorite, Peter.
I always love this like exotic kind of food, including the fish egg as well. It's very tender, it's very flavorsome, and it's really good as well. But what impressed me the most is the curry here. It's all the curry sauces on top of the rice. It's amazing. It's like an explosion of flavor inside my mouth. I don't know how many curries they put on top of the rice. It seems like a lot of curries from the sotong, from the okra, from the chicken, the beef. It's like mixed all together, and it's really good. Nasi Kandar. Wow.
This is our first ice chendol in Penang. So excited. Service is really fast. Wow, look at this, guys. Generous amount of chendol with, I think, gula melaka, chef ace, and kacang. Very refreshing. It's not too rich. Is this using coconut milk?
It should be.
But it's not too intense. And the kacang, perfect. In a hot day like this is a perfect dessert to have, guys.
I'm gonna take a guess here. It's called Penang Road famous Teochew Chendul. So maybe the Teochew means there is like a red bean inside of the chendol. The chendol itself is very thin. It's not too green, if you know what I mean. I think it's still using the pandan flavor, but it's not too intense, I'll say. Now there is like this red bean here, and the soup itself has been mixed with the red bean sauce, like from the red bean container. So the flavor profile, you can taste the coconut milk, but you can also taste the red bean sauce mixed with a coconut. So I agree with Oni, it's completely different than the chendol that we have in Indonesia. It's just completely different. I think it's because of the red bean that give it like a unique kick and flavor as well. I still like it.
Guys, the next dish I'm going to try is the Assam Laksa. This place is very popular. It's called Air Itam Assam Laksa in Penang. Assam Laksa basically a rice noodle soup with different type of ingredients. Main star of the dish is the mackerel or ikan kembung they use here, and the paste. The paste is very fragrant, very tangy as well. Let's have the first sip. Oh yeah. It's fishy, it's tangy, it's very punchy, packed a lot of flavor in one bowl. Very refreshing as well, with the sourness from the tamarind. Oh yeah, this is really good. Let me try with the noodle and the fish. This is really good, guys. Oh my god, really yummy. I really love this bowl of Assam Laksa, only 5 ringgit. Really cheap, big bowl. Wow.
One of the food items that I always want to try when I'm in Penang is a dish called lobak or lorbak. I'm not quite sure which one is the correct word, but it is basically a pork marinated, and then they wrap it like in a bean curd, they deep fry it, and it's often sold alongside with other deep fried items. This stall here, next to the Air Itam Assam Laksa, is selling the chicken lorbak. So instead of pork, they use the chicken meat here. So this is the lorbak itself, the chicken lorbak. I also ordered the prawn, bean curd here, some spring rolls, and this one here is the chicken with century egg wrapped in like a bean curd as well. So they serve it like with a chili sauce here, but I'm gonna try this chicken lorbak. It's basically similar to ngoh hiang in Indonesia, but there is a dish called ngoh hiang. Tastes very similar. I like it. This is the chicken version. It's quite good.
The next dish is the Curry Mee. So this is the sisters Curry Mee, very near to the Kangkung temple in Pasar Air Itam.
Sister Curry Mee has been around for almost 73 years old, and this is a must-try food in Penang.
So I can't wait to try this Curry Mee. Looks really good, only 5 ringgit. Let's mix it up first. I can see some tofu, intestine, blood as well. I don't know what kind of blood is this, you know?
Pig blood, I think.
Pig?
Yeah.
But I'm gonna try the noodles and the tofu and the soup. That's tasty. Love it. Love the soup already.
The soup is not thick, but it has the aromatic hint of coconut and the curry blend in it. And we believe the secret ingredient in the recipe is the chili paste, which is unique in its ways. The curry mee is very tasty, and all the ingredients really complements it very well. We highly recommend this sister curry mee.
this is time for desserts. So I chose this Rojak, a very traditional Malaysian fruit salad with a special sauce. Or basically it's like a belacan sauce, mix it together with other things. I'm not so sure. But it's sticky, it's sweet, it's a bit sour and spicy as well. Let's have a try. I think this one is mango. Young mango. Mango is good. Sour, bit sweet, with the sauce, perfect. Now I'm not sure this jelly thing. I don't know. Do you know what this is?
No.
I'm a bit scared to eat that. Leave it to Peter. But this one is Chap.
Yeah, like crispy.
Crispy Chinese donut. What I just had is the guava. The green guava. I think this one is bengkoang. This morning, super excited because we are at the Lebuh Cecil market. This is a local's favorite. It's a perfect spot to get your breakfast, Malaysian breakfast dish. So I heard you can get some of delicious Nyonya Kuih, traditional Malaysian cake, and also some other delicious Malaysian dishes as well. So let's go check it out. So I'm going to try the Nyonya Kuih. I'm not sure which one which. I don't know the name of each of the Kuih, but I have picked I think one savory thing. This one looks very savory, and the rest are just some sweet Kuih. These two are the ones that the store owner recommend to us. Some kind of sticky rice. I'm gonna start with the savory stuff, and it comes with chili sauce. It's alright. I'm gonna try this green thing with some kind of black layer as well. It's like a rice glutinous cake with coconut. It's just different coloring between the layers, but it all tastes the same to me. Okay, the next one I think I'm gonna try this yellow thingy, yellow cake. This is very familiar. This is cassava cake. I think we have similar thing in Indonesia as well. But this is definitely using the cassava flour. Pretty good. I like both. This one right here is picked by Peter. It looks like two pieces of kuih. I think you love this. Very similar like kuih pepe. So the top part is made of the coconut milk, and the bottom is using pandan flavoring. Pretty good. Last thing I want to try from this Nyonya Kuih store is this very iconic Malaysian kuih. I can't actually guess what's inside. I think I've tasted this before, but I kind of forgot. It's a long time ago. It was very sticky. Very, very sticky. Again, very familiar. I'm used to eat this in the past during my childhood. This is basically like a glutinous flour cake. Inside is the mung bean filling. Yeah. Indonesia also has something similar like this, very similar. Okay guys, the next food item you have to try in Penang is the very, very iconic Popiah and Malaysian Otak. Okay, Popiah basically is like a savory crepe. Inside is variety different fillings like vegetables and not sure. Maybe a bit of little prawns, maybe. I'm not really sure. I have tasted this before in Singapore. Let's try the one in Malaysia. It's pretty good. In terms of the taste, it's very subtle. It's got a hint of savory, sweetness, a bit of spiciness as well. But if I have to choose between Popiah and the Indonesian version of Popiah, which is lumpia, I still prefer lumpia. For me, that lumpia tastes much better than popiah. Sorry. And this is Malaysian otak, which is like a fish cake wrapped in banana leaf. If you guys have watched our breakfast in Indonesia video, we also have otak in Indonesia, but it's completely different taste, different texture, different spices they use. This one bit of yellowish and very soft. Let's have a taste. This is quite good. You can see a real piece of fish, right?
Yeah.
It's quite different the way they make it here. Now, I still love it. Tasty, very tasty.
The next dish you have to try if you travel to Penang or Malaysia in general is lor mee. This is a Chinese-inspired Indonesian cuisine, but it has been modified in Malaysia. We have the similar one in Indonesia. It's called lor mee, but the gravy or the soup is not as thick and is not as dark as this one. This is like really dark. The gravy is basically made of cornstarch and some spices. But the cornstarch that makes it like really thick. 5 Malaysian ringgit, huge portion here at Cecil Street. Gravy is really thick. It's quite sweet as well, in my opinion, but it's very tasty, it's very flavorsome. You can taste a lot of Chinese spices in there, like white spice, star anise. I think you need like a chili here. They put like a lot of chili. Yeah, you gotta mix it with the chili, otherwise it's just gonna be like really sweet, that gravy. But with the chili, it gives you like a little bit of heat as well to perfectly balance everything. Like it.
Okay guys, the next item we're going to try is this dark Kway Chap. This is the dark version of the Kway Chap. It's located on Kimberley Street. It's very famous. Oh, look at the broth. It's so thick, black color. Let me have a sip first. It's quite interesting. I'm not sure if I like it just yet. Maybe let me try the noodle and the duck first. All together, the broth, duck, and the flat rice, I think it works really well. It's very tasty. Wow.
Basically, it's every part of the duck. It's the blood, it's the intestine, it's the gut of the duck, it's the belly, it's the meat here, it's the belly here. Almost like every single duck part. I'm just gonna try the blood. Tasty, really like it. This is the intestines here. It's really good as well, which all the part that I like basically. Amazing. The best wantan mee here in Penang. It's called Mother and Son Wantan Mee. It looks really good. This is the small one. It's quite cheap. It's less than $5. And that uncle is just churning that wantan mee non-stop. He is going mad basically. And for someone who loves noodles, it's a pure joy to watch that uncle like making this wantan mee non-stop, mixing all the secret ingredients. Ingredient wise, have the egg noodle here, the yellow egg noodle, couple of char siu here. This is the fried wonton. This is the, the boiled wonton, I think. A couple of slices of crispy pork here as well. Couple of veggies, green chilies. A lot is going on here. Wow, okay. Perfectly balanced. The sauce is just like mixing really well with the noodles. I really like it. It's really tasty, flavorsome. The noodle is perfectly cooked. I'm gonna try the crispy wonton here. I think the fried wonton has been sitting there for quite a while. but it's still really nice. The meat has a punchy flavor as well. It's very tasty. Really like this wonton mee, guys. Recommend it.
Okay guys, the next dish to try in Penang is the Sotong Kangkung. Local also mentioned this is a Rojak Sotong Kangkung. Looks a bit weird to me. I'm not used to eat the like a boiled sotong. Wow. The sauce is a bit tangy, sweet. I don't think it's similar like the Rojak sauce. It's very different. It's quite different. I'm gonna try with the sotong now. Wow. It's chewy. It's just like a boiled sotong basically. I'm not sure if I like it though. It's kind of a bit weird to me.
You reckon it's better with the fried sotong?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I think so. Well, it's very unique. At least we try, right?
Yeah.
And that concludes our food experience in Penang. But before we jet off, we need to have our last plate of Penang Char Kway Teow.
Last night in Penang, I have to get another Char Kway Teow. One plate, never enough. It's never enough for us.
There are still heaps of food to discover in Penang, such as this awesome mochi, apam balik, and lam lai dark meat kway teow. The list goes on and on and on. Penang is well and truly a paradise for foodie like us, and we would not hesitate to come back here again.
Okay guys, we are signing out from Penang. We are in Chulia street market.
Yes.
And there are a lot of good options here. Of course, the highlight is the mother and son Wantan Mee. Okay, go to Penang guys if you want to try some of the best amazing street food everywhere in the world. Penang is the place to go.
Yes.
Right?
Okay.
Okay, that's it from us. If you like this video guys, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. As always,
Stay foolish.
stay hungry.
See ya.
We are signing out from Penang.